Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl. I'm here with a indoor garden update with the vacation mode. So if you're interested in see how the garden's been doing and how I'm gonna prep for vacation mode, because yes, you absolutely, I'm told, have to prep the indoor garden before you put it in vacation mode. So if you're interested in seeing the garden and how that all goes, please stay tuned. Okay, so here's the Green Queen Indoor Garden. I'm just gonna do a visual. So yes, the sunflowers came through. I'll tell you about that, but I just want you to see from top to bottom real quick how things are going here. So I want to call your attention first to the sunflowers. I think it's been about 2 weeks since I've been on. But yes, since I last came on, you remember how concerned I was about the sunflower sister that didn't make it? So yes, we have a total of, so we got this one right here. We got another one that's coming through right here. I know I should probably cut them off, but I just can't. After what happened to her sister, I just let them just fall off. But yeah, it's that one. And this was the original one. I think the last time I was on, that was the one that came through. And then you got this one in the back here coming through. I'll try to see if I can, y'all excuse me with the, y'all know my hand situation. By the way, I just recorded a stroke video. I told my stroke story and my car accident story. So many people, but can you see that? People keep asking me about it. And then if you look really closely, I don't want to disturb it too much, but there's some more buds coming in there. And then, y'all, oh my goodness. Okay, sorry about that. Hand situation, which is a concern of me coming back on camera. Anyway, so here are the cherry tomatoes. So yeah, I think these buds were not here yet, but these are the first fruits of the red cherry tomatoes that are coming through. There that is. Some more coming in over there. So yes, it has really taken off. Then I want to call your attention to the green bean. So as you can see, it is truding all over this lettuce here. But I actually had a harvest on these green beans already. I'm going to stop the video and go get it so you can see it. Okay, so this whole hand situation. But yes, here are the green beans that harvested from the green bean plant here. There are some more buds that are coming through, but yes, the green beans are taking off. Okay, so I'm going to go one by one like I normally do. So this is the cilantro. And this is after several harvests. I think would be officially week 11. So there's been several harvests. I'm getting ready to the vacation mode. I'm getting ready to put this in vacation mode. And I'll show you in the Kelby app in a few minutes how that works. But it say you have to prep. So I'm going to take a lot of this off and give it away to some family at church and some neighbors because there's no way I can eat it before I'm not here anymore. So cilantro, this is what it's doing. Here's the Breen. I also did a full tank refresh, so it took me about, so post-stroke, it would take me about, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes to do it. So, I'm sorry, pre-stroke, it would take me about 5 or 10 minutes to do it. Post-stroke, it's about double that time. So, and I there was no one here to help me, so I just basically brought the gallons of water, emptied the gallons out one by one. And even though I have a rolling stand for this, see down there, has wheels, so I can roll it if I need to. But with my hand and balance situation, I didn't want to do that. So I just basically slowly took the water out and up here. Oops. Sorry, y'all. Oh. So yeah, down in there. I slowly took the water out. Took the whole thing off slowly. And then filled it back up with 5 gallons of water from in there, right there. With 1/2 teaspoon of plant food in each one, and then 2 teaspoons of Hydro Boost. I'm sorry. So yeah, that was the full tank refresh. And this is the Breen. It is. Do you remember when I was so concerned about this Breen? Well, there it is. It's doing really well. Breen. Celery. So here's the celery. So I finally figured out these leaves are actually like mini celeries. I don't know if you could see that, but yes, this is a celery. So I love to cut this up and put it in as a seasoning. Since the stroke, I've been trying to use a lot more herbs and vegetables. And you know, celery is a very strong flavored. Sister Girl is strong, so I've been using her as a snack and in foods to add flavor. This is the purple Kobrabri. I'm going to give this to somebody. I'm going to totally take this off and give it to somebody. So this will be blank by the time I give another update. But this is the purple Kobrabri. They say it's like similar to cabbage. So I'm going to cut it off over in there and then put a cap on here. So this, because I want you to get as much off the garden as possible while it's in vacation mode. Again, this is the lemon balm. I moved it over here. And I love this to put in my teas and my water to infuse my water. So that is the lemon balm. Here we have bok choy. Bok choy here next to the sunflower. I moved it, but there it is, bok choy, nice and bright. So this is the green bok choy, and then here is the red bok choy. I don't know if you ever noticed the difference, but yeah, that's the red bok choy and the green bok choy. Here we are with the green Tatsoi. Oh, the Kale, blue Dinosaur Kale is kind of moving in. So I'm gonna be harvesting a lot of this and putting it up in Ziploc bags and giving it away. But that is a green Tatsoi. I love how it's just like a flower, like bloomed, and actually tastes really, really good. Here's the spinach. These spinach leaves are really big. If you look at the ones in the store, they are much smaller. So yes, that plant food and Hydro Boost is a good combination. Here we have the basil. Again, I will be taking a lot of this off and giving it away. I like to put it in, again, my infused water and season with it. Like if I'm making an egg scramble or something like that. Something simple. So yeah, look at that. That's all the basil right there. So yeah. And here is the dill. So I'm also going to be taking all this off. And I'm going to be giving it away. I'm not a big dill person. But yeah, this is the dill. I'm going to be giving that. It has continued to blossom. And if you can see the bunching onion, aka green onion, is there. But yep, that's the dill. Moving along. This is the thyme. I'm not sure what this exactly is doing, but I'm going to cut this off and give it to someone. But yes, this is the thyme that is there. Herb. Okay. And again, I already talked to you about the sunflower. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buds coming in on this one plant. Here is the blue dinosaur, Kale Cilantro. Very, very good. Great in green juice, great in salads, great in green smoothies. I have not been able to use it as much as so far as the juicing and the smoothies, because of my hand situation is still in process of healing. We haven't got to 100% yet, so a lot of things I'm still not able to do, but I can enjoy it in a salad, and that's what I have been doing. And again, there it is down there, and you see it's sprouted up over there. Okay, I already kind of talked to you about the red cherry tomatoes. That's them. I can't believe how fast it has grown. Bunching onion. So here I kind of propped it up over here. To me, it tastes and smells just like green onion. So if you're a green onion lover, this is good. I have not been able to make, I had wanted to make some pico de gallo with this. I have not been able to, again, because of the whole hand situation. Cutting, I don't think it's a good idea right now. So there you go. That's a blank spot. Another blank spot. And here, look at this. It looks like a beautiful bunch of flowers. But this is a very yummy lettuce. And it is called, green Salnaova. It's so bunchy and beautiful. I have been eating this salad on this. And then that one is blank. That was a sunflower sister. I moved that up. Then I kind of already talked to you about the green bean. There that is. And then another bunching onion here. Again, it smells and tastes just like green onion, but they call it bunching onion. As you can see, it is doing its thing. Red sorrel. Remember, I was so concerned about this one. And I was reading in the plant book about this. And when the plants, vegetables, greens have different colors, it means it's good antioxidants in them. So this tastes really good. I love it. This variety of lettuce. Yes, and yes, and yes. Again, we have the red Tatsoi that's here. So it's more brighter than the, there was the Swiss chard was there, and I moved this here. I kind of gave up on that Swiss chard. I already got rid of it. It had started to wither in, and no, I just said, okay, either it was a dud or some kind of another got dwarfed. So I got rid of the, yellow Swiss chard that was right here and moved this one here. Another spinach. Look how big those spinach leaves are. I cannot believe it. But yeah, there they are. Nice and green. All right, we got the cabbage here. So I'm not seeing no like big bulb of cabbage. So I'm assuming that these leaves make the cabbage. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on with that, but there that is. And then this one still is here. And this is the Tokyo Bekana there. All right. We did the red sorrel already. Here's another purple Kobrabri, and I will be giving this the whole thing as well. I'm going to cut it right there. I'll have somebody cut me because that looks kind of thick. Cut that off and give that to somebody. Purple Kobrabri. And again, that's like a cabbage. Can cut it or shred it and put the leaves and the whole bulb there into a salad. More bok choy. Let's see. Make sure I'm saying it right. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, green bok choy. Yes, we got a lot of bok choy going on around here. But yeah, it's very nice and full and flory. Tastes very yummy. Here is the sweet Thai basil. Sweet Thai basil. Look at all those little baby basil leaves. You see that? I was trying to say basil and said baby. That's very frustrating when I do that, but I'm not going to complain. Sweet Thai basil, and that is the regular basil. So just a comparison really quick. And then the bull's blood that never really took off. That's the most it's done. So again, my sow date, original plant date was May 22nd, and here we are in the beginning of August. Yeah, so, and then those are the green beans that I harvested. And this is Green Queen. This is the way she looks. So I'm going to pause this right now and go into the Kelby app and show you the vacation mode. So I'm going to go into the garden right now and show you the vacation mode. So here you can see, I'm going to take that away. All right, so there you can see the camera there on the far left, watering 5 out of 5, light boost, and then, okay, so I'm going to try to move that really quick, and I am going to vacation mode. So there that is, and then it would say activate. So anyway, that's how you would do that. I'm not going to turn it on right now, but that's how you get the drift. So you would go in and tell it how long and whatnot. So yeah, and it would turn the watering down. Right now it's at 5 waterings per day. And yeah. Okay, so that brings us to the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Please watch the video that's on the screen right here. And you want to make sure that you have your notifications turned on because we will be starting a new series. I'm going to take my physical therapy exercises. I'm still going to do all my medical appointments, all my other medical stuff that I have going on, but I'm just going to take it with me on a cruise. I'm going to let the sea heal what the storm tried to steal, and that is based in Psalm 23 when it says the Lord restores my soul. He leads me beside the still waters. And then John 10:10, when the scripture says he came to rob, kill, steal, and destroy. So more about that. Just make sure you have your notifications turned on. And yeah, if you have any questions or anything specific that you would like to see or ask, please feel free to do so. I love you. I'll see you in the next one.